it's Kurt and Rob with Two Brothers Hobby, and we're here today to talk about the 2010 RC Holiday Buyer's Guide. Starting off with airplanes, big showing this year.
Yes, there was a lot of offerings from trainers to advanced. Started right off with the Nexstar Mini EP, great stable platform, proven platform, built up balsa, multiplex, introducing their Fun Cub.
Yep, which falls in two categories. Trainer, and then also Park Flyer,
sure.
Or actually a small plane. So
got aggressive flaps, optional floats.
Yep.
It ought to be a fun one.
Gigantic bush wheels. It's really going to be neat to see that you can fly in water, you can fly in gravel, you can fly on grass, tall grass. It's going to be really fun. So
in the mini or micro
yep
arena,
the Albatross.
No, I wasn't going to say that. No, actually, the Albatross took our #1 spot on that. You'll see on the buyer's guide, but. We've said enough about the Albatross.
Check out the review.
I won't go any farther than that. It's a
very
great
nice
plane. Park Zone introduced their Micro T-28 Trojan this year. Now that was a great. When I saw that they were coming out with that, I thought, well, they already got a Trojan. But wow, you got to fly it to understand.
I was excited. The cat has a steerable nose wheel,
yes.
Plenty of power. That they've moved into that next class of micro that is
flies like a bigger plane.
Has ample power, and the airframe dynamics are there.
Definitely.
Just a fantastic flyer.
In the Park Flyer category itself, Park Zone also introduced their F4F Wildcat, which was a neat addition because you just don't see a lot of Wildcats, really any kind of Wildcats being done, especially in a ready-to-fly form.
Yep. And it's a classic Park Flyer. Z-foam, tough as nails.
Yep.
Go out, throw it in the air, and then belly land it, throw it back seat, and go home.
You got it.
Yep.
Mediums category, we've got the Electrofly Cirrus SR22. We've done a review on that. You've seen that. It's one of our favorites.
Very nice point. And you just don't see the Cirrus SR22. You see a ton of Cessnas.
Exactly.
But in Cubs, there's Cubs and Cessnas every week that come out. And some great ones, not to take away from them, but it's neat to see the Cirrus. They did a great job on it.
Yeah, they did. Ducted fan area, once again, E-Flite. Has introduced their F-86 Sabre. Really raised the bar on that. We've got a fiberglass and wood plane that performs, a ducted fan that gets out of its own way and scoots along. Something we saw several manufacturers hit on this year with speed.
In fact, there's a couple offerings that came out from the folks over at Great Plains Electrofly.
Yes.
And they're cracking 100 miles an hour.
Yes, they are.
They're amazing.
Yes, they are.
Very fast.
One of them, the Evader, the Electrofly Evader. We've got the Multiplex Funjet Ultra now.
Yep.
Which the Funjet itself was a little screamer. Now we've got the Ultra going over 100 miles an hour.
Yep.
The Fly Zone Switch, we have to mention that just for its innovation. I mean, you got two planes that absolutely fly independently, two different flight characteristics, but they fly great.
Yep.
Kurt loves twins. Hangar 9's giving him twins. We got the Twin Otter.
The Twin Otter showed up at the April show, and it looks like it's going to be great. It accommodates electric. It has battery hatches in the engine cells. It's just practical. It's a 25 size, which is perfect from a price point perspective.
Sure.
So we're really excited about that. It should be around December this year. So.
Yep. What do we got going on in helicopters?
Helicopters, really the big push in helicopters is the 100 to 200 size. The Novus 125 FP and CP came out. Phenomenal offerings. In fact, expectation resetters as far as everyone now has to fly this well. They have to create a helicopter that flies this well and is this nimble and this manageable. So check out a review on both of those. Yep. The UH-1D made a strong showing as well. Very powerful, very incredible scale detail. The Blade MCX2 came out, which is it's a classic indoor coaxial helicopter. So now the MCX2 even bigger, even better as far as a capability standpoint. And then on the high end of the scale, the Align T-Rex 700E came out, the G3 version, flybarless, and also the Rave 90 from Curtis Youngblood came out. Massive innovation on the 700 size. Everybody's looking at those and redesigning their platforms and making a lot of innovation. So check out the Buyer's Guide. You'll see a lot more details on both of those platforms.
In our power plant section, we've got a few things worth mentioning. That consists of motors, batteries, ESCs. Probably the biggest innovation would be in the battery section.
In the battery section, the continuing evolution on motors, continuing evolution on ESCs. You've got Castle's ESCs that just keep taking all those cool features on their high-end stuff and replicating it through the line, logging and configuration, and just amazing. Motors keep getting more and more efficient, a little faster, a little more powerful. Batteries, we see the G4 ProLite 25C line come out in the micros. We now have the little tiny itty-bitty 160 milliamp. They're offering it in 125 milliamp flavors. And these can be charged at 5C. They're 25C discharge. They've got phenomenal punch for your flying, and then also a really fast return rate on your charging. They also released a companion charger for it as well, a four-port charger that has really nice green-red indication. That also is AC/DC, so you can plug it on the wall, charge up your batteries, and you're back up and flying practically nonstop. So
All right. And electronic side, chargers, we've got to mention the multiplex.
X4.
The X4.
Absolutely.
Four chargers in one.
It's a four-port charger, but not just four basic ports of charging. It's a balancing charger on every port. It's also a multi-chemistry charger on every port. So you've really got some neat innovations there, and it's $150. That's the street price on it. So you've got $400 chargers for $150.
Exactly.
In a single one. That's a great gift. And a great,
very good gift.
Great field component to have out there. We have a multi-port charger we rely on. Every time we go out and fly, we just keep stacking them up and keep charging.
Yep.
And then also on the balancers, Cell Match balancer came out, or is coming out, out in December. $20 balancer that also tell you all your cell voltage. So very cool. Stocking stuffer. $20 balancer.
Stock one in mine.
Stock one in mine. Stock one in mine.
Yeah.
Radio systems. We'll move on to that. DX8 came out from Spectrum this year. It was a big advertisement and a big expectation, and they didn't fail to meet those expectations.
Definitely.
They really released another great system, 2.4 gigahertz. A DSM2 platform, but it has all of the innovations from all the mixing capabilities to the SD card that you can dump all your profiles on, 30 model internal memory, and then just unlimited external if you start jumping off the SD card. But you really have everything that you'd expect and hope for, including built-in telemetry. So they have their basic suite of telemetry right now. I'd anticipate, no confirmation, but I'd anticipate that we'll see quite a few more things in the telemetry side in the future
out of
the Spectrum technology.
Yeah.
So it's just there. It's great.
Sure.
It's fantastic. And who doesn't like to know all their what their goings on inside the plane from the ground? Also, big major release in the radio system side, S-Bus technology from Futaba. Totally different way to put together your radio system. For the gas and nitro flyers out there, you really got to check it out. And for the electric flyers, you're going to appreciate all of the efficiencies that are involved in it, and all the flexibility for configuration. You can set your digital servo rates for your mechanical retracts and your flaps to scale speeds. And you've got unlimited flexibility and assignability, it seems, on the servo side. It's no longer this port has to plug into this wire to this servo. It's not like that. It's an intelligent system that goes off of digital IDs. So this function goes to this possible bank of servos. And it's so easy and so flexible. So really check out the S-Bus. It's a lot to talk about, but the components are here. It's out. They're flying with them now, so it's great stuff. The last category, specialty, which Rob's kind of a special guy, so we gave him the specialty category. 3 things to talk about. We have the tech innovations. We also have the living room flyers, and we have the flight simulators. So talk about tech innovations. Force helicopters.
I'm not real good at tech. No, I'm just kidding. I'd say in the tech innovations, the Force RC combat helicopters definitely.
Absolutely.
Takes it. We're going to be doing a review on these, so we don't want to spend a lot of time talking about it. Spoil it. We don't want to spoil it.
We don't want to give it away.
But let's just say this is going to be a fun review. It is. It's not a toy. But it definitely adds a good element to the already stable platform of the MCX.
You can actually battle without doing physical damage, right? We battle all the time, but half the time it's not intended.
Exactly.
We take turns to plane. Or even when it is intended, you can never hit each other. But either way, it's outside. This brings it indoors. It brings it all season.
I don't have a problem hitting you with a helicopter at all. Or a wall. Or the floor.
The next category, as we move on, living room flyers. Speaking of indoor flying.
Blade MCX2 has got to take it.
On the helicopter side, hands down.
Definitely so.
So stable, mechanically stable. Heavy taper on the mains. It's just so it's such a great
just when you
flyer.
didn't think they could really improve on it, they did, and it shows.
It's amazing. It's so smooth,
very nice helicopter
and powerful. Also, they nail it on the indoor airplane.
On the Vapor.
It's just kind of a tough category to find something to fly indoors. The Night Vapor.
There's a lot of things that they claim you can fly in your living room, and I've tried a few of them. You and I both have. The Vapor is it. It's amazing. It's just it. It floats, literally floats along. And now
it doesn't get old either. I think that's the thing that surprises me is I can just sit for hours literally and fly it. And we've had the Vapor since they first came out, and now the Night Vapor was released early this year. So
you've got some modular construction now that you can repair damage
improvements
easier.
There, power plant improvements, electronics improvements,
and it's got lights.
So
for us ding dongs that like to fly in the dark, which we have before.
It's without lights on our planes. Last and final category, flight simulators.
Yeah, Real Flight has come out with their G55, which really has upped the ante on flight simulators.
I think it's the biggest, most impactful single upgrade I've witnessed of theirs in the last couple of years. The G55 brings it all together. Improved airflow, aerodynamics, and air effects is the big thing. You throw on the wind now, and you get side-to-side kicking.
You
get bucking like you're actually outside. it's really a big step up from where they were,
Yeah.
and they've added Dead Ringer combat and all these different neat features.
Multiplayer
But
modes.
the core simulator experience has improved tenfold, in my
Definitely.
opinion. And it was already great. It was already
Sure.
an industry leader. It improved tenfold from their last version. So
Yeah.
G55, big major thumbs
Yeah.
up. We'll be doing a little bit of coverage on that in the future too.
Yes, we will.
I'm Kurt with Two Brothers Hobby.
I'm Rob.
Thanks for watching the RC Holiday Buyer's Guide summary. Go out and enjoy all the goodness it is and all the details. And
Have a safe and happy holiday.
thanks a lot.